And dito na tayo, nagbabalik na tayo sa laban ng Team Flash versus Flash Wolves at Kuya Dash. And napakatindi, no? Parang lahat ng teams ngayon, ready na para maipakita ang kanilang mga weapons. Lalo pat, this is a laglagan portion or an elimination match for Flash Wolves versus Team Flash. At hindi na magpapatupik-tupik pa si Locking tsaka si Ellie greeting each other. Just a few shots will be dropped para dito sa dalawang AD keto.
And yun na nga, ito sa makita natin sa mga games natin ganina, 2-0 na tayo agad. So, I hope dito naman sa games natin for today, TF versus Flash Wolves, ito yung isa sa mga maiinit na laban today. Kaya with this now, with how we're seeing both of our junglers right now, kung nasan sila, is that they're on the opposite sides of the map. So, hindi sila makikita agad pero bot lane.
Konting stun lang, but they don't really want to go hard. Dito kay MP, ang focus nila is si Ellie. And definitely a good answer because you don't want that free farm na manggagaling sa kanya. So kailangan nilang mabantayan ng maigi. Pero kung makikita si Cookie, sige, Zizou, aware siya sa mangyayari. And ito na nga yung lakas ng Olaf sa early game para ma-deny yung farming dito ni Zizou. Pero backup, manggagaling kay Coyote, itatali lang muna dito si Bruce at mukhang magkakaatrasan lang muna.
So the good thing is for Flash Wolves, everybody, is that Flash Wolves is using the early game advantage against Team Flash. Because, you know, we said a while ago, late game composition, Team Flash has it. So Flash Wolves, what they want to do is just take over the early game, don't let them get their farms, so that later on, hindi tayo aabot sa late game na magiging problema pa natin.
Yeah. And as much as kailangan nila ayusin dito yung ating setup, mukhang kailangan din ayusin ng ibang mga tropa natin yung ganilang rotation kasi apat na name. Actually, talagang gusto nilang kunin agad itong tower na to na hindi na sila nagba-back down. At ako makikita mo ngayon, no, na etong si Coyote, susubukan niya sumagot. May dadating na mga backup magagaling kay Shy pero haharapin lang niya ng bahagya si Bruce. At ma-open na nila yung tower kaagad. So first tower sa kamay ng Flash Wolves at hindi na nila kailangan pa na gumawa ng ibang counterplay. Mukhang tatanggapin na muna to ng Team Flash but they just wanted to burn all of those resources to the point na hahayaan nila yung cannon minions or the other minions ang siyang tumapos ng kanilang trabaho and hindi nila mamimiss out yung wave na dumating.
Okay. So ito, balik tayo dito. Kasi sa nakita natin agad bot lane, nakuha agad nila yung first turret. And this is gonna be insane. Kasi with the way that they started, sinabi nga natin, pag nabasag agad yung first turret at your point in lane, that's a dead lane already. Sobrang hirap na mag-move forward unless you freeze the lane.
Yes, exactly. And you can clearly see, no, na how well Flash Wolves are reading the map as they really want to open the map. Yes, it might not be yung mid lane na ginagalawan talaga para ma-expose yung buong jungle resource. Pero the moment na ni-remove mo itong lower part sa kamay ni Zizou and as well ni Ellie, sobrang magi-slow down yung dalawang carry nila at Shyvana in the vein.
Okay, so ito, with this, ang ganda ng setups na nakikita natin for Flash Wolves. This is really the power of Cookie with this Ola. Pero top side,
Teka lang, dahil si MT, sasapak lang ng kamao dito at nagkapalitan na mukhang ang focus na talaga ngayon ng Flash Wolves ang Baron lane. Kung mostly nakikita natin, mid lane pumupunta ang duo Dragon lane whenever an objective is going to show up. Ngayon, mas prefer nila na gambalain itong Baron lane. But the answer naman para sa side ng Team Flash is itong Vayne nagsusolo farm.
Okay. With the Vayne, nasa baba sila. I really like na nakita na nila. Honestly, yung nasa drafting pa lang tayo, no? Kasi nakita nila yung pick for the Akali. I was really surprised that they picked 2 squishy targets after seeing the Akali, no? So nagkaroon ng good target itong si Akali later on. So right now, 30 seconds on the clock, big threat na ito for the side of Team Flash kasi Flash Wolves really do have a lot of priority dun sa Dragon side. So most likely sila yung kukuha nito.
Yes, exactly. And one step further, and yun nga, no, nabanggit ni Kuya Dash na They are currently, dominating the Dragon lane. It means that they are more comfortable moving around, and there will be no tower to save itong Team Flash if they really wanted to focus on answering this Ocean Drake. But right now, let's change things
Oy!
up dahil mas prefer na nga nila pumalag dito sa Rift Herald. At nako, running low, dalawa ang nasunog. Binugahan ng harap-harapan ni Ziso at si Ellie. Hindi na mapapakawalan si Locking at tila ba mukhang malalockdown. Isa na lang sa Silver Bolts. Mukhang makakaligtas pa siya ng tuluyan.
Uy!
Wala nang tampol. But ang Condemn, nagka-istanan yung dalawa. Kaya magtititigan na lang muna sila. And they are going back to the Rift Herald. As once again, the Isera. What a Hail Mary play.
Great play from the side of Team Flash. If nakita natin kung paano nila win-work out yun, Team Flash just went in, tried empty, showstopper and facebreaker para masisi sila. And nung nagdikit-dikit sila, that is when all the damage came in. And Flash Wolves were nowhere to answer. Even with the shockwave from Bruce, it wasn't enough to deal the damage. So right now, Flash Wolves needs to think twice before they fight against Team Flash.
Yes, exactly. And they are completely nag-i-snowball dito sa side ng Flash Wolves. I mean, in terms of the Olaf who's getting itong much-needed farm. Pero itong Team Flash na nabanggit mo nga kanina, nagawa nila makabawi doon sa Rift Herald fight.
Yes.
With Zisu's power sa kanyang Shyvana, talagang umaray ng bagya itong Flash Wolves at kailangan nilang kumaripas ng takbo. So yung combo nila with the shockwave and other play na pwedeng mag-layer doon na Spirit Fire or the stun coming in from Locking, tila ba hindi naging sapat at mas nakanabang ang Team Flash. Pero may kita mo naman dito, final hours, si isa na nga siyang hahabulin. Pero undertow mula kay Cookie, titigil muna sila. Rift Herald, nilalapit na rin dito sa Dragon Lane at mauuntog na. Isera with the play at mag-shroud. Perfect execution na may kasama Shuriken Flip, pero ikatlong broken wings para dito kay Shai tsaka si Zisu, and he is going down with the Blade of the Exile. Ang sakit ng kombohan natin sa Team Flash.
Nice use of Ignite, Transcendent Embrace mid lane.
Oh, another follow-up, pero facebreaker na ilalagay dito ni NT at mukhang hindi na kailangan pang magpa-dalos-dalos dahil nagawa na nilang protektahan yung mid at si Coyote. They're not going to overcommit.
Okay. I thought they're gonna commit into the mid lane kasi they don't have the showstopper anyway. Pero yung start ng fight nila sa bot lane was really interesting. I thought Isera was winning that fight. Pero to, top lane, holding.
Oh, Coyote, Wither. Para mapabagal at makalayo siya sa lubid na nailagay. Pero si Locking bilang backup, kung makikita niyo naman sa ating mapa, nag-hover na rin si Empty sa paligid.
Parang gusto talaga nila ako pumunta sa top side talaga, no, Cyrus? Kasi
makulit.
they just want to take the tower down. Pero ito, hinahabol nila Empty pero hindi nila aabutan. So now, yung mission dito ng Team Flash is dahil naangatan na nila, na-shift na nila yung scales in their favor. So Team Flash just needs to hold on to this momentum and work around the map like what they did a while ago. Kung nakahabol sila ng ganito, kailangan lang nila gawin yung same thing. Kasi right now, with first item, Blade of the Ruin King kay Ellie, feel ko meron na silang enough damage para ma-take down yung mga very tanky targets.
Yes, exactly. And ngayon na bubuksan na nila ang another tower para dito sa side ng Flash Wolves. Pero wala nang paligoy-ligoy sa Kuya Zisu. Pasok agad pero 4 members yan. Kumuha lang sila ng tower at tamang karipas na.
Uy, tamang timing. Got the tower pero hindi nila matatake down. Uy, lalaban pa sila!
Uy, teka lang. Masyado kasi kayong makulit at nagkamali nga sila ng rotation dito at mukhang hindi nagpakawan si Zisu. Ayaw pang bumalik kaya siya na lang ang pinabalik dito ng Flash Wolves ng sapilitan.
Akala ko hindi sila tutuloy kasi yung mission sana nila doon is take down yung tower sa mid lane. Nakaabot sa 900 HP, oh. Diba? Kasi kala ko itutuloy lang talaga nila to. Kung na-take down nila to, at least na-trade nila yung top lane turret for a mid lane turret which is bigger sana.
Yes, exactly. No? And I think isang misplay lang din talaga yung nangyari sa parting iyon. No? Dahil nga, hindi naman nila kailangan mag-overcommit for any team fight as there's no objective. You can't really catch someone off guard kasi strength in numbers sila eh. And 4 members against Zisu who's not having the best time of his life. Yes, meron siyang good farm in all items but still, malayo pa siya sa pagiging raid boss.
Oh, yun yung hinihintay natin eh. For Team Flash to make Zaysu yung raid boss nga. Pero si MT oh.
Oo, showstopper. Ibabalik dito. Empty, wala nang paligoy-ligoy dahil nga gusto na niyang mag-hard engage para din sa referral. Kaso wala naman gaano nasaktan sa side ng team ng Flash Wolves. At yun na nga, no, kinuha na rin nila dito, nakuha na, na-secure na ang referral. Nagkakapalitan, ayaw pa rin nila umatras magkabilang side kahit nakuha na nila ang objective.
Oh!
And this is the opportunity that they want para unti-unting lagasin ng team Flash. At itong ibang membro ng Flash Wolves, tila ba running low. Si Ellie, humaharot, mai-stun at needs to burn the Flash. Wala rin siyang barrier. At meron pa siyang final hour if gusto niya maipaglaro sa apoy. Si Isu, bumabato na rin siguro ng apoy dito para lang mailayo dito sila Ison. Pero sa side naman ni Ison at saka ni Shai, nagkukulitan habang si Cookie as the backup, ilalayo lang dito si Shai at ide-defend ang Baron Tower.
Grabe naman yung mga plays natin from both of our teams. Wala tayong casualty dun sa fight na yun except for that one. Nakita natin na nakuha ng Flash Wolves kanina. Pero ito, Ref Herald into the mid lane. Kuha pa rin ng Team Flash yun. So that's another tower on their belt. And that opens up the entire bottom side of the map bago tayo mag-start ng Mountain Break.
Yes, at yun na nga. In terms of Mountain Drake, mukhang makakapitas muna sila ng isa. MT once again overcommitting completely. Nung nakita natin error niya sa Rift Herald is the same error right now as he is being left out. And right now, Inner Flames being worked on by Coyote. But Team Flash Wolves doesn't really want to commit on this mid lane as they are still focusing towards the Mountain Drake. Pero tumalon na si Zizou para kagatin itong backline. Pero Gargoyle Snowflake gagamitin na siya. Pero hindi na magpapapigil dito si Kuya Cookies with the Gargoyle Snowflake. At rumaraga sa dumi, diretso palakol sa kaliwat kanan. Nakakala mo nagbarcha lang sa katapusan. And Flash Wolves once again with the winning team fight.
Oh, Dragon's Descent. Pero 4v5 kasi yun. That's not the fight that they're supposed to take. Pero tinry nila yung damage ni Zaysu. Feel ko, hindi ko alam kung they're just vibe checking kung kaya ba ni Zizou na at this point. Kasi looking at this everybody, pumasok silang dalawa pero wala yung targets na gusto nila patayin dun sa harap. And remember, if you're going against an Akali, expect mo na may shroud every time. And that's why nung pumasok sila, wala silang napala, kundi nagbigay lang sila ng 3 kills and a free Mountain Drake sa Flash Wolves.
Yes, exactly. And if you're going to check right now, the scoreboard, hindi pa naman tayo ganun kalayo. Still a 4-7 na pwedeng magbago ang sitwasyon. Once makakuha ng magandang setup ang Team Flash, 4-7, 3 kills lamang yan. And if you're going to check the goal, that's 3,000 deficit only. So at least no, medyo kayang-kaya naman na maibalik pa sa kanilang favor. But the thing is, yung kanilang scaling ang mas napapabayaan dito. If you're playing on Shyvana, definitely you want all those dragons. But Flash Wolves keeps on contesting every opening that they have.
And ito na. Pasok na sila for this next fights. Sa nakikita natin right now with Team Flash, they're a bit impatient sa mga ginagawa nila. Kasi remember, they have a Vayne anyway. They have a Shyvana anyway. They don't need to commit to anything as early as today. Kasi nakakakuha naman sila ng Ref Herald, which is okay. Nakakakuha sila ng tower equally, even though na yung composition nila wasn't supposed to be built towards the early game. So that is good na sana. Pero dahil lumalaban sila, Flash Wolves are taking the bigger slice of the cake every time.
Yes, and you can see right now as how well Flash Wolves doesn't want to let go of this momentum as they want to cross this river again and again. Pero meron tayong CCTV dito. Mukhang gusto lang nila humuli na isang magandang death brush play. Pero alam kumaga hindi magbibigay basta-basta si Team Flash ng ganong klaseng opening. And they want to have a huge emphasis towards the Baron na talagang kailangan nilang bantayan dahil anytime pwede yun tapusin ni Kuya Cookie once na makuha nila yung vision part dito.
Yeah, and if umabot naman sila dun sa point na yun, ang malaki lang naman talagang problema dito ng Team Flash is that kayang-kaya nila i-take down yung nasa harap, to be honest. Kasi remember, they have Ellie, they have Zizou. Napakadali lang para sa kanila i-take down yung front line if ever kailangan nila. Kasi kung mag-front to back sila, it would be better for the Vayne. Kasi Vayne yung constant DPS nila together with the Shyvana. They just need to play around them.
Oh, another stun pero wala pang gustong magpabaya at nakikita naman natin na talagang nagiging patient naman ngayon ang Flash Wolves despite of them having the momentum. They're just exerting a lot of efforts. I mean, pressure para dito sa jungle resources ng Team Flash to the point no na they are having a hard time managing kung kanino mapupunta dito yung farm. Pero syempre, you want that Vayne to have its power spike. So sa kanya yung mga laning and Zizou tends to go overboard. No? Siya yung nakikipagkapit bahay para makakuha ng
True.
kanyang farm.
Talagang humahanap siya ng resources around the map. So remember, dahil nga, we're also at the point in where most of our towers are gone already. Everybody's looking for resources and Zizou is typically one of them kasi kailangan nila talaga bigyan yun. Pero look at Ellie, no? Ellie doesn't have a lot of items. That's 9k gold pa lang. Kaya nahihirapan si Ellie mag-translate into anything. Kasi wala pa rin siya even at the ingredients part pa lang nung kanyang third item. Kaya malaking setback to for them.
Exactly, no? Malaking setback for the reason nga na the more na nagtitake sila ng setback, it means the more that they are prolonging yung power spike that might help them close the game or be back in the game or sabihin na natin para mag-sway sa kanila yung momentum. And right now, kung makikita natin na they repeatedly trying to hover around this Baron area as it feels like Flash Wolves doesn't really want it to go long games and wanted to finish it by having a split push power or the Baron power play.
Okay, so ito, the way that they're starting, they're looking at the Baron but they want to take a kill first. If ever mahawakan nila yung chance dito for the side of Flash Wolves, it would be better for them kasi remember, their composition plays around control during the whole fight kasi they have the Orianna nga naman with their composition, so it would be easier for them to go for CCs and all. So pwede nila i-threaten yung Baron lalong-lalo na dun sa top side of our map.
Yeah, and to be honest, no, Kuya Dash, kung titingnan natin yung potential ng wombo combo ng Team Flash that can really surprise itong Flash Wolves with the one huge team fight. Ito yung kumbaga, ito naman yung advantage ng may mga huge ultimates na tipong pwede nilang baguhin yung sitwasyon ng laro sa isang magandang pwesto. And yun nga, no, Shyvana, Inner Flame na may kasama, and then yung embrace dito ni Coyote. Alam mo na may kalalagyan talaga sila. Pero yung other side naman kasi, yung late game Orianna na merong Shockwave at saka yung Olaf na pwede silang dire-diretso. Imagine if you're stepping up on the Spirit Fire and then dun ka ginugulpe, dun ka binabato ng bola. Talagang magiging challenging yun to hard engage para sa Team Flash.
Yeah, pero remember, no, the longer this game goes, the scarier it is for the Olaf more than it's scarier sa other team. Kasi right now, the Olaf is building a lot of damage. So the later the game goes, the easier he gets taken down. So kailangan talaga nila madaling into unless they want this Olaf to si Cookie, especially na sumakabog na lang bigla during our fights. Kasi remember, look at Ellie. Yung damage niya pa lang, isang Silver Bolts was enough to put Bruce on half HP.
Yes, so medyo meron pa rin talaga nun threat ng late game. Pero
Oy!
Showstopper, wala namang gaano sakit doon dahil nagamit kaagad nila yung kanilang mga shield at mukhang may iwan na nga doon si Empty. Pero makakaisang dragon na nga sila dito at malaking pagbabalik mula sa Team Flash. Nagkakahabulan, Inner Flame, tatama ng 4, Curse of the Black Mist, tila hindi naaabot pa. Pero sa kabilang side naman, umiiwalay lang ibang tropa natin. Hindi sila magpapaawat. Spirit Fire at mukhang aware sila na na-burn yung resources kaya pwede sila mag-baron anytime.
Oo, pwede nila i-start to kasi si Bruce meron pa rin naman siyang Shockwave na pwede gamitin. And si Coyote, half HP, pwede nilang patayin siya if ever.
Naku po, na nga, natali dito, nayakap ng tuluyan. At mukhang buhay pa naman si Coyote.
Nabuhay!
Ay, tinamaan siya ng last embrace. Mahilig sa yakap tong dalawang tropa natin. It's either Transcendent Embrace or Last Embrace ang makikita nating set-upan nitong dalawang to.
Oo, so nakikita natin right now, no? With the way the Team Flash played that, talagang ginamit lang nila si Empty, binato na nilang si Empty sa kanila para makuha nila Infernal Drake. At least, that's important. They needed a bit of stats from the Infernal Drake. So, this is good start for Team Flash if ever they want to come back from this game. Because right now, Flash Wolves, they're slowly grasping at straws because all of these resources that they do have right now would not really matter on a Vayne and a Shyvana kasi remember, their damage would be superior for sure sa late game.
Yes, and late game prowess, no? Kahit nga sabihin mo, nung nabanggit mo kanina, isang silver bolts lang, umaray na kaagad dun si Bruce. Pero isang dissonance lang, magiging half-life naman doon si Ellie. So alam mo yung kontrapelo talaga ang bakbakan nila dito. And one missed position will be a huge game breaker para dito sa magkabilang side. At tulad na pinag-usapan natin kanina, silver bolts versus dissonance. Pero ito na, tumble, final hour, at mukhang ito na yung final seconds ni Ellie. Pero wait a minute, it might be the last minute na matatagpuan natin siya dito buhay. Nagkakahabulan pero mas gusto nila harakin. Kaso si Jisoo, nag-overspeeding yung kanyang Dragon sa Sendat pero mukhang si Lucky nga siya mahuhuli nila at nabawasan na kaagad ang members dito. Pag tuloy-tuloy pa silang nawalan, yung Baron na magiging problema. The pressure is on.
Okay. Open, yung Baron open, yung Elder Drake, nawalan sila ng locking. So that is a big win for Team Flash. Kasi Team Flash, ang ginawa lang ni Ellie, nag-flash away lang siya, nakatakbo agad siya. Pero ito Elder Drake, tatrayatan nila steal.
Talagang gusto nilang i-steal, shuriken flip, at mukhang nakuha na talaga nila Jisoo.
Ang bilis.
Napakabilis ang pangyayari, and that's the reason why you gotta respect Ellie's Vayne. Dahil nga yung late game will gain them a lot of potential with that easy kill na wala lang si Locking, and it feels like bad luck na dito sa Flash Wolves.
Oo, sa nakita natin na ganun to. Ang bilis nung pagkuha talaga nila. Kasi remember, it's a Shyvana together with a Vayne. Puro percent HP yung damage nila dun sa Elder Drake. Now, kahit i-threaten nila yung Baron, pwede nila gawin yun. Kasi remember, ang bilis pa rin ito for Jisoo and Ellie if ever kailangan nila.
Oh no, nag-fall off na yung advantage dito ng Flash Wolves. This might be it because the tables has been turned sa kamay ng Team Flash. They really wanted to take on this Baron, but they are still respecting the capability of the combos that can be done by Flash Wolves. So they prefer for now to have a split push as we're going to see Shy rotating onto the Dragon lane.
Yeah, so remember, there's a lot of things that they need to think about before they start anything. Ellie has a lot of damage already with the Elder Drake. And that's why, right now, for the side of Team Flash, no, ang kailangan nilang nila gawin is just take over. Kasi meron na sila Elder Drake, pwede nilang patayin kahit sino. Kahit si Isera, kaya na patayin ni Shy dito with the Elder Drake. Just because of that. So with this, pwede nila i-threaten yung Baron kasi kahit mag-solo si Jisoo doon, okay lang kasi kayang-kaya niya yung Baron mag-isa.
Yes, and kita mo naman no, kung gaano nila nahihirapan na dito ang Flash Wolves. Biglang sila na lang yung pinapressure dito na kanina sila yung naghahanap. Pero si Shy tsaka si Ellie talaga nakikipaglaro lang dito. Nakikipagkulitan kay Isera, nakikipaglaro sa apoy dahil nasa loob sila ng base. Pero sapat nga ba yun? Iniwan na ang Baron sa kabilang side habang si Ellie at si Shy trespassing na.
Oo, nakakuha na nila yung inhibitor. So that's gonna be, top side though.
Oh no, showstopper. Kaso, pinalipad nga lang itong si Ison para makatakas siya over the Baron with a big brain play na hindi na kailangan i-burn yung kanyang flash.
Wow, ang ganda ng ginawa ni MT doon kasi naiwan na rin naman siya eh. Hindi rin nila alam kung ano gagawin pero dahil nga they needed to burn flash if ever gusto nila patayin si Ellie dun sa si MT dun sa time na yon. That is very smart kasi mas mabilis nga naman yung cooldown ng showstopper nga. So ayun, in a bit meron na siya uling showstopper.
Exactly, yung cooldown sa pagmamanage dito ni MT. Mas piniling mag-showstopper kesa na lang mag-flash. And definitely, kung maabutan man siya over the wall, may flash naman talaga siya to be safe. But right now, we are currently at 23 minutes into the game. Walang gusto magpatalo in a 5-8 super close game for Flash Wolves and Team Flash. Ramdam na ramdam natin yung laglagan portion.
Nagmamadali na talaga yung Team Flash kasi right now, alam nilang they do have the advantage against Flash Wolves. Kasi look at that, yung items pa lang ni Jisoo pati ni Coyote. Si Coyote nga full items na eh. So hindi nila kailangan ng anything else pa.
Yes,
Coyote.
exactly.
So kailangan na lang nila i-push yung lane. So Elder Drake lalabas na naman after 30 seconds. So that is what is gonna be threatened or at least yung titignan ng lahat for the objective. Flash Wolves need to do something kasi the more stable this goes, the better it is for Team Flash.
Yes, and right now, tulad na sinabi mo, Dash, strongly agree. Yun yung momentum na gusto nila, Hindi man nila nakuha yung early, gusto nila patagalin. At kita mo naman kahit si Shy, itong si Shy, hindi na siya nahihiya may pagbakbakan kay Bruce. And pinalayo ka agad yung Oriana. Needs to go back, burn the ghost, burn the flash, and this will be a 4 versus 5. Yes, makakabalik siya dito, but with no
Oh,
summoner
Ellie.
spell, this will be a big problem. Pero ito na si MT, na tila ba napakalaki ng shield, na tila ba nagmukhang mountain itong MT, at mukhang hindi na rin magpapaawat itong si Jisoo. Nag-dragon form kaagad siya ng harap-harapan, pero burned resources all around, and they pushed away itong si Isera for a reset. So this might be a good chance for them to have the Elder Dragon.
Remember, they don't have a lot of ultimates, so if ever they start this is gonna be good.
Yes, uy, nako, na Transcendent Embrace na nga siya dito at
Elder.
may instant pa, magkabila ang side. Kitang-kita na dito, and yung Elder, pinupapong, akala mo, mabubugahan sila ng isa pa. At dire-diretsong kinaragasana ng tuluyan dito ng Team Flash. Kita mo naman si Ellie at saka si Coyote. At kitang-kita na natin yung members kayo ng Flash Wolves na they're having a hard time pulling it back together, and this will be an easy answer para dito sa side ng Team Flash with the long games that they need. It's the power of scaling, and right now, yung laglagan portion natin ay magkakaroon na ng 1-0 in favor of Team Flash.
Okay, what a great play from Team Flash. No? They played their win conditions lang talaga.
Team Flash versus Flash Wolves ang magbabakbakan dito with a 1-0. Kuya Dash, is it gonna be a comeback para sa tropa nating Flash Wolves, or is it Team Flash all the way?
That's the question, no, Osiris, kasi right now, on a 1-0, tsaka sila make na amumu, which is surprising para bot lane, no?
Oh no, sige, mag-entrance muna kami dito, pero bandage ko, si Laking medyo alanganin. Dahil nga, alam mo naman, ang Lux ang kanyang passive pagka naliwanagan ka at ikay sinampal, gising ka talaga sa katotohanan.
Oo, parang kape lang yan gising na gising ka talaga after nun Kaya, with the way that they did, no, yung ginawa nila na yun, early game pa lang, tinry nila kumuha ng damage, yun yung hinahanap nilang opportunities with the bandage shots na 2 stacks di ba? Pero mid lane,
teka lang! Piercing Light! Kung meron ka Shock Blast, meron naman ako pambarel. Kaya, ayan, hindi mo natutuloy si Kuya Bruce. At si Coyote, sabi na, sige, chill muna. Chillin' like a villain sa mid lane.
Hindi sila humihinto dito sa suntukan na ginagawa nila sa mid lane, no? Kasi, with the way this would work, mid lane talaga, Jace Lucian, very classic na to, nakikita na natin. Pero laban na
pero teka lang, bakit ka naman nag-into the skies, into the heaven, ang diretso mo? Natila siya sa wood. At hindi lang yun ang bastang makikita natin dito, kahit si Kuya Ison, naka-ready bilang backup, mukhang
gusto mag-zoom-zoom?
Paparamdam na. Teka lang, hindi nga makapag-zoom-zoom. Dahil nga, walang room sa mga fakes with the fake bandage toss, hindi na tapasok pa.
Oo, kala ko papasok na sila dun Na-expect ko si Eson. If ever na pumasok sila dito, itatry uli nila yun for the mid lane. Pero yun na nga, because naging super aggressive si Coyote a while ago, that was the reason why they lost their mid laner a bit there. And when it comes to the Lucian Jace matchup, if you lose once, you're gonna be losing the lane a lot. Kaya kailangan mo ng gank later on.
Yes, exactly. And so, tulad nga sinabi natin, malaking bagay Lucian for early game. Kaya alam na natin na mahihirapan ng bahagya dito si Coyote, pero masyado siya nagpadalos-dalos Wala naman siyang prior information to go all in. Ang worst doon, hammer pa into the skies pa yung ginawa niya at mukhang tinotont na naman siya dito. Bruce, Jisoo, Cookie, magkatabi sila dito at mukhang sinapalangan ng harap-harapan. Sinaargo yung buka. Talon strike na may kasama Piercing Light. Meron pang double attack dito galing Relentless Pursuit, pero nakaredy na rin dito si MT para sa kanyang entrance at mukhang si Ison din. Pero hindi dito na nagtatapos sa laro dahil kahit dito si Isera ay makikita natin. Hindi nga lang niya nakita na nasa Wolves, pero Decoy na may kasama paikot-ikot. Kaso too late dahil ginamit na kaagad doon yung flash, and the play na magagaling dito sa Team Flash ay secured muna ang kanilang proteksyon.
Na baseball bat siya pabalik, Osiris. Kala ko pa naman makuha niya na yung kill na yun. Great timing for Coyote. Pero kita natin, rotations from everyone to the mid lane just for them to secure the kill. Kasi they know the threat of Coyote as a player. And that's why para lang yan si Faker lahat sila pupunta sa mid lane kasi kahit hindi na nakita naman natin top lane.
Nako, barong lane naman na maglalaban dito, pero meron pang ignite, namatay yung Decoy, pero siya ay buhay pa rin. Pero Domino siya nakaredy dito with a flash and call the meat. para mamatay na ng tuluyan dito si Isera.
Great punishment from Shy kasi nakita niya nga sa mid lane kanina ito si Isera, so he knows na meron siyang level advantage and that's why he went for it.
Grabe naman yun, yung mga rotation ng mga Wild Boys dito, no? Talagang nagwawala yung mga teammates natin. And you can see Ison still working his way on to the different parts of the map para lang ma-resbakan.
Hanap pa rin sila talaga ng gank, Osiris. Ang sa nakikita ko right now, no? So far, hindi ko pa nakikita effectiveness ni Ison, pero ito, may Curse of the Sad Mommy na, so maybe, tsaka lalabas yung effectiveness ng isang Amumu dito. Pero yun na nga, the only thing na kailangan nila gawin dito for the side of Team Flash is do the same thing na ginawa nila during the other game. Pero remember, Flash Wolves na ngayon yung may hawak ng parang flag na late game. Kasi may hawak-hawak silang Bruce na alam naman natin, ito yung classic marksman na meron tayo sa game right now.
Yes, exactly. Itong si Kuya Bruce with Lucian, eh hindi rin pa tapos yung pagiging aggressive niya towards Coyote. And kung kaninang early game, eh si Coyote yung nang mamando. No? This time, sabi niya, let's change the pace of the game. Kami naman ngayon ang mamando. Kami naman yung mga aaway.
Yun na nga. Tinatry na nila. Oh, bot lane. Nagagank nila si Bruce.
Oo, teka lang medyo gusto. Kinakasana yung kamao. Pero hindi naman na. Easy lang daw sabi. Huwag tayo maging padalos-dalos.
And so nakikita natin, meron na objectives in 3 seconds. O kaya ipaprioritize nila. Feel ko, Rift Herald pa rin for the side of Team Flash. Pero Flash Wolves, hindi yata sila papatalo dito.
Teka, mukhang ambahan lang. Pero itong makulit talaga, itong unggoy, nakikipag-ungguyan itong si Kuya Renekton. But right now, that's a warded place para sa side dito ng Team Flash and Flash Wolves gaining that information, moving mostly to the Rift Herald. But this is Infernal Drake. This will be huge for both teams, especially that you have the Jace and Lucian on to the opposing parts. Tingnan natin kung kakayanin ba nilang saglitan lang itong Infernal Drake as most of the members of Team Flash is moving doon sa Infernal.
Okay, nakikita natin yung pings from both sides kasi nakita nilang ini-start tong Infernal Drake. Pero Flash Wolves, parang di sila makakapag-start.
Singularity, pero makakapag-ward naman doon si Ison. Gargle Stone Plate kaagad para mapigilan ng any follow-up. Mukhang alam na nila ang dapat gawin and they already burned yung kanilang resources at nakakuha pa ng kill. Naku po, si Bruce. Nawala na dito, sir. Walang bruiser na mas malakas pa. Pero Final Spark, huling liwanag ka ba matutungayan nila quickness para makatakas. Bumalik! And Cookie with the steal! Eh, haharangin nga siya dito. Pero sapat nga ba? Makakasundot pa ng isa. Dalawa na nga tumutong ba? May pabalot ka pa ni nanay na dragon.
Cookie with the steals! Doon si Drake talaga pumasok lang siya. Hindi niya minind si MT nung itatry sana siyang i-quickness. Pero dahil nakuha niya yung timing, nakuha niya yung Drake, all is worth it for Flash Wolves dun sa fight na yon.
Yes, exactly. And yung opening na kailangan natin para lang yung Infernal Drake, sinimulan ni Coyote, patumbayin si Bruce. So they are confident enough na wala na magko-contest. Pero dahil si Cookie, alam mo naman ang Cookie, Kuya Dash, hindi naman siya soft chewy Cookie. Ibig sabihin yung matigas na Cookie, matigas ang ulo. Eh di, sabi niya, sige, pupunta pa rin ako. Walang pake sa kritiko. Kumbaga, kakampi ko lang sarili ko. Nilakad niya yung dragon at saka diretso lang niya.
Talagang naglalakad-lakad lang siya kanina. Pero ito, Flash Wolves, nagka-confidence para i-take yung Rift Herald.
Oo, teka lang Persado kasi silang nagkakainitan dito. Cyclone, the play. Here comes the Dominus. Gagamitin na lahat-lahat. Even the Curse of the Sad Mommy. And mamamaximize na doon. Nakukuha nga ulit ni Cookie yung kanilang objective dito. Pero follow up, si Ison lang siya may iwan Final Spark. Harap-harapan, di ka Inferno ba para sagutin ang napakalaking damage. Pero si MT, tutusukin lang ni Cookie. Singularity or the Binding, hindi tatama ng tuluyan. Pero mukhang sa patayon para makapagpatumba na naman ang Team Flash dito. 6-5 sa scoreboard. At trabaho lang for Kuya Bruce.
2 for 2 and Rift Herald na steal na naman or rather nakuha na naman ng Flash Wolves. Really good start for the members of Flash Wolves dito, no? Kasi whenever they try to start, si Cookie yung nagiging superhero talaga nila lagi. Every time na nag-crescent guard siya, may natutulak siya. Or during that time, si Zisu namatay nung nag-present guard siya. So that's why they were able to secure that Rift Herald for free again against the members of Team Flash. And now Team Flash are now looking really badly about about this kasi they still have the gold advantage. Pero ito, bot lane,
Oh,
sutuan.
the culling, overspeeding, MP wasn't really able to hit any of those.
Oh,
Pero
no,
the
Zissou.
Cookie wants to focus onto the backline, catching off guard Zissou. Luckily, they don't have any objective to use any jungle or much needed smite. So yes, that's still another kill para sa Flash Wolves.
Yeah, really thought that they got the advantage there, but oh, Coyote going in.
Oh, Coyote indeed, the hard in as they're
Oh.
going to commit all around, but the tantrums, especially with the curse of the sad mommy at medyo sad boy nga. Si Kuya Ethan
Boom.
dito, Gargle Stone Plate with the sliver
With
of
this?
health after
No!
tamaan ng final spark, but the final hit will not be the final judgment as he is going to successfully survive.
Ang bilis sumakbo ni Kuya Ison, and still a 2-for-1 in the advantage of the members of Flash Wolves. They're now looking towards equalizing this goal. That's why ito, Team Flash, mukhang hindi gumaganda yung laban kasi kanina it was in their favor, but because of a lot of missteps, Flash Wolves are slowly going in. Pero looking at the replay, everybody, they start nila yung fight. They went in for Bruce. Yes, nakuha nila yung kill. Pero dahil they were a bit more aggressive, kasi si MT nakita niya na rin meron tao sa likod, so might as well just commit. Pero hindi umabot yung quickness niya. I thought aabot talaga yun, pero hindi umabot. Oh, Isera!
Yes, so right now is Sarah, Garden Stone Plate, but this is 3 members of Team Flash, and just a Flash, he's going to die completely. At habang kita naman natin dito sa baba, sasagot naman dito ang Flash Wolves as they want to return the favor, but they just want to focus onto the tower.
Great timing na naman for Flash Wolves. They're taking a lot of their towers, pero still, they need to take down the mid lane turret on the side of Team Flash. Kasi right now, that just opened up a lot of possibilities for Flash Wolves. Na walang tower sa bottom side of the map, so free dragon, pero papasok pa sila!
Yes, and kitang-kita natin dito as they want to focus onto the mid lane tower, the calling the EUs, the bird, but this is a 4 versus 5. Wala tayong Curse of the Sad Mommy, so less of a CC, but that's not been a problem because Cookie, the real C that we're going to see, and the real G na papasok talaga dito is si MP, but there's still another kill as Locking is looking for the right target, but is set up for the last minute with the decoy, with the Demon's Strike, but not going to finish off MP once again. Napakadulas naman netong manok natin and just fly away. On his safety.
Great timing again for Flash Wolves. They're trying to get all these kills, but so far, even though that they had the tower advantage sa side ng Flash Wolves, I was expecting na sila yung merong gold advantage. Pero still now, 2k gold lead, hindi na ganun kalaki at this point in the game. Pero still, that's a big statement that Team Flash, even though that they're having a lot of missteps, nagkakaroon pa rin sila ng gold somewhere around the map.
Yes, and right now, sila ang siyang mauuna dito sa Dragon Mountain. They are ready any moment right now. MP with this mountain drake. MP is going to jump in. Oh, the good stun. Pero quickness, habutin ang pinakalikod, and Locking might be locked down but not going to take that away. But the Dragon will be in the hands of Flash Wolves once again as they're going to destroy every members of Team Flash, is going to stop them along their tracks. Pero si Zissou will survive. It's just the shy for the casualty.
Okay, so nakita natin during that fight, Flash Wolves, what they have is a lot of DPS, and that's the reason why Team Flash can't even fight against them. Team Flash kasi, whenever it comes down to fight, one burst, tapos na. They need to wait for their cooldowns, and that's why Flash Wolves always gets the better end of the stick. Kasi kahit mag-mistake yung skills nila, okay lang, pero Rift Herald, they're starting.
Yes, and right now, Rift Herald indeed. Dahil first sa positioning ang Team Flash, pero
Still
sa again! Cookie with the steal after steal, and they are stealing everyone's hearts and soul as MP will die and Zissou will pay the price as well. They're not going to back down with the 1-point lead coming in from Team Flash, and they are going to continue this snowball with another tower in their hand.
Cookie! Grabe naman yung mga steal ni Cookie kanina pa. Ang dami niya na steal na objectives against Team Flash. Supposedly, yung positioning ng Team Flash laging mas maganda at the start of the fight. Pero because of the presence of Flash Wolves and even with Cookie there, nakukuha lagi nila yung kanilang mga objectives. And that's why right now, lahat ata ng objectives, 4 out of 4 na kay Cookie.
And tulad nga na sinabi natin, it is the early game that has been capitalized on by Team Flash. Biglang naging sloppy. It feels like Flash Wolves are the first one to be present and around the objectives. Although nalilate sila Cookie is already going hot on his tracks, making sure that they're getting every objectives. Yes, they kind of have those slow moments, but this time they are awake and they are ready really to take this game away para dito sa Team Flash. No, considering nga na Team Flash is already on a match point, ayaw nilang malaglag.
Yun na nga eh. Ang maganda dito with Flash Wolves is that medyo nagising-gising na sila. I just hope na hindi nila ma-throw ito somehow. Kasi ang laki na ng advantage nila when it comes to the objectives, yung Rift Herald, turrets, dragons, nakuha nila halos lahat. So kailangan na lang nila pang hawakan to. Kasi remember, they even
In terms of ganking, pero yung kanyang explosion, talagang sa objective mismo, no, serving as one of the best junglers na pwede nating makita ngayon dito sa Southeast Asia.
So far, I haven't seen Zissou making this Vi effective kasi napo-force siya gamitin lagi yung ultimate to the more tanky targets. Kasi he tries to save everybody and that's why I think Zissou needs to think about just making use of the ultimate dun sa backside and maybe having a follow-up from Shy. Kasi so far, medyo nahihirapan siya eh.
Oh yeah, and yun nga, no, yung paghihirap nila dito, kailangan ng sumagot ng Team Flash. And okay, blind bandage toss. Pero hindi tatama eh. Kung tumama yun, siguro highlight na kaagad yun. Replay. Pero hindi muna. Not today. And being safe around, they want to be one step closer dito sa Ocean Drake. But other members of Flash Wolves, they are the first one to be close all together with 5 members, but Renekton, Shy is being left out onto the Baron lane to do some heavy duty work.
Team Flash trying to slow down the game. This is one of the good things, but they're starting a fight.
Okay. And right now, Cyclone, Coyote, and Zissou! Flash pero nakasana ang cease and desist order that he needs to go down. Oh no, no Cyclone.
Great start for Team Flash because they're looking for something around the map and they found that something. They got the kill on Isera and now that opens up mid lane because of the reaction from Flash Wolves.
Yes, exactly. And right now, this opening will be used to convert the tower onto the mid lane. Sapat nga ba yun? Pero quickness na may kasamang entrance but will pay the price as Zissou will go down.
Si Zissou naman yung nag-pay ng price sa
desperation play.
Pero feel ko, Osiris, this was a great win. Honestly, lalabanan pa rin si Cookie dito.
Yes, teka lang. Medyo nag-space out ako. Kasi akala ko that's the space that they needed to really stop this momentum. But no, they are going to exert more pressure. But as a bit of an unsuccessful play right there. But still, both of them will get their breathing space. Much
okay. They got their breathing space now. And now at least towers are equal on both sides. Team Flash looking to try and take down as many towers as they can and maybe make use, at least itong Rift Herald na to wasn't used at something productive for Flash Wolves. Pwede nila gawin distraction to before they start a fight at the top side.
Yes, and right now, Baron being looked out, but the Rift Herald being dropped as what Dash explained to us na the attention will be split as well. But other side of the map, nakikita naman natin, Coyote, it feels like he wanted to go for a split push. No hull breaker one hull breaker for today's game. I was expecting to Jace have that item kung gusto man ni Coyote to do his work. But the heavy duty of split push will be coming in from Shy, but not Shy enough ang Flash Wolves to look for the targets. At 3 members na dito, Gargoyle Stoneplate, but the damage will be enough as Bruce is here, raining down some bullets. And a bullet into the head, they'll take down Shy.
Baron? I think they're gonna start the Baron here. If ever Flash Wolves won't start the Baron, they just lost something for nothing. They got the kill, yes, but they're gonna be losing this Ocean Drake. And the tower.
Ocean Drake, pero Mega Inferno Bomb will be sending down Raining and Eason is around. They need to run away as Curse of the Sad Mommy will be a huge threat para sa kanila. But MT needs to space out, needs to go beyond the walls para maprotektahan ng kanyang sarili. But split push command lang muna dito. Ang ibang mga tropa natin dahil gusto nila kumuha ng inhibitor turret. Coyote! Yes, Ocean Drake, but he is going to open the base. not going
That's
entirely, and
smart.
this will be an
That's
execute
smart.
from Coyote.
Oh,
Big brain
wow.
play for Flash, for Team Flash. Oh my God.
Wow! Great play from Coyote! The distraction, I thought that wasn't part of their plans. Part of the plan pala, kaya pala nila tinigil yung Ocean Drake just to be a distraction para ma-start nila makuha yung pressure sa bote. Ngayon, mapo-force itong Flash Wolves mag-start ng Baron on a 4v5.
All according to plan, ika nga natin dito, no? And you can see that the Baron being started by Flash Wolves. Yes, they don't have Coyote, so it means no Shock Blast, no pokes coming in. But here comes Shy, wanted to focus blocking, but there will be no lockdown. But this is some bad luck dahil nga they need to turn around. But the turnaround coming in with a 3-man knock-up, magkakaabutan dito. The calling has been used. It feels like there was no enough damage na manggagaling dito sa Flash Wolves, so entirely push out itong Team Flash. And Flash Wolves needs to bail out, completely.
They bought time! They bought time! That's good! Ngayon, hintayin na lang nila mag-push, magkaroon ng maraming super minions sa bot lane. Team Flash, slowly turning things around.
No, Team Flash, is it gonna be the laglag ng Flash Wolves? They have the advantage,
No.
but it feels like they are being read like a book by Team Flash, and Coyote with that savior play splits the mind of Flash Wolves.
Kasi kailangan na nila tignan lagi itong bot lane because there's super minions in the bot lane. So they always need to put someone here, or at least meron silang player na pag bibili nila ng teleport on their side kasi they really need someone here onto the bottom side, because if not, this is gonna be an easy push, or maybe somehow find a way para matapos to ng Team Flash.
Yes, exactly. And right now, Cookie, papasok dito. At mukhang may backup na naman si Coyote. No?
Cyclone.
Napakakulit. Bakit ba napakakulit mo, kuya? Kada may kalaban, papalag ka. Wala naman kayong vision. So pag may backup, ngayon, wala ka ng flash. Mahihirapan ka tuloy pag nag-split push ka. Pero ito na nga, si Shy ang siyang nag-split push. But Bruce is ready to answer itong split push na to. Right now, you can see. Oh, okay. Si Ison.
Looking really nice, no, for Team Flash. Kasi right now, even though na meron silang disadvantage kanina, hindi nga sila nakakuha ng kahit na isang Drake okay lang. Kasi with the way it's looking right now, Flash Wolves are the one reacting to what Team Flash is gonna do. And this is not a good sign. Kasi if bibigay mo yung momentum sa team like Team Flash, they're gonna hold on to it. And that's why, tingnan mo, nagsisplit push, umiikot-ikot lang sila around the map.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Flash Wolves is always forced to react.
Yun, and yun nga, nagke-create na sila nung kanya-kanyang sabihin na nating reaction dito, no, kung paano nga ba sila kung paano nila masasagot yung ganitong klaseng mga pressure. And it always has been, no, na close itong game na to, and right now no one wants to touch this Baron as they wanted to focus also onto the Elder Drake na nag-spawn na. Isera, clone naman niya yung magugulpe dito ni Shy. So it means that there's no Blade of the Ruined King. It's already on cooldown. If Isera wants to go with this, medyo meron siyang advantage ng bago.
Talagang big advantage for Flash Wolves, especially that they want to start this
he's walking up front. First of the Sad Mommy. At tutumba na kasi Elite. Means there's no carry, there's no lock, there's no lockdown, there's no final spark. Pero si Coyote, tamang trabaho lang. Activate na mga kanyang Ghost Blade, but it means that if ever na malaman or matelegraph na babak nga si Coyote, pwede nila gawin itong Elder Drake. Pero magkakahatian. Hating-hati na ang puso dito ng Flash Wolves dahil si Shy magtatrabaho din ng napakatindi, at mukhang si Bruce igugo na niya natuloy. Sige, masyado na kayong kumukulit. Oras na para kayo'y matambahin. And that's another chase na magagaling dito. And they are on the borrowed time because they were able to survive successfully to inhibitors down. But Shy was yes, they have the dominance. Pero ito si Esera na ikipaglaro na rin sa apoy. Kailangan nang umatras dito. And that's gonna be it. As Team Flash with the break onto the backdoor. Outside play. Oh my goodness! Team Flash! 2-0!
Alam mo,